Oh man, my light done changed on me. Y'all hold on a second. Gotta change my light color. Oh, there we go. Check, check, check. Wonderful microphone on. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Boom. All right, now you should be able to hear me. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Mika, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Check, check. Oh, yeah. Y'all can hear me. I can see it now. Okay. I'm running a little late. I was trying to collect some info. But we got some serious shit to talk about tonight. Let me get comfortable here. Let me move my arm. Let me get my arm rest right. Yeah, we got some serious shit to talk tonight. I was trying to get update. I didn't want to jump the gun because due to the severity of the topic that we're going to discuss and the allegations that we're going to discuss, let's cut to the chase. I want to get some info. I'm going to have to speak carefully. You know these Sanford niggas is lawsuit happy. You know what I'm saying? These real ass niggas in Sanford to sue the shit out you. You know what I mean? I thought niggas wanted to fight. I thought all I had to worry about was beating a nigga up or getting beat up. I can't win them all now. I won't win most of them though, but you know, I thought all I had to worry about was getting beat up. I got worried about getting sued. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Welcome to 2025. New niggas. Y'all give me a second. I'll be joined by some special guests. Gonna give me some first-hand accounts. And like I always tell y'all, hold on, I'm rushing y'all. So I'm getting it together. I'm always say, I'm gonna tell you like a nigga told me. And nigga ain't even told me all of it yet. They was telling me shit. I said, hold on, fuck that. Let's just go live. Don't tell me shit else. You ready to go live? They said, yes, I am. I said, well, goddamn it. Give me a second to make one of these drinks, get these motherfucking shades ready. I threw on my Cowboys hat, and motherfucker, I'm here. Mm-hmm. Ouch, goddamn. I made that one too quick. Shit. Yeah, but, oh, goddamn. I need some more juice in there. Oh, shit. Ain't what I used to be. But yes, matter of fact, let me make sure I got my guest in the waiting room here. Nah, I don't see her yet. So let me inbox her and make sure that I got on it, because I didn't get all the information. So I got to make sure that she's here. She was getting a little tired because I had to run and do something and come back after I spoke to her. Okay. Okay, she's here. I don't see her in my waiting room unless I'm going too fast. Y'all give me a second. I want to make sure she on deck, and I'm gonna give y'all a little intro, and then I'm gonna bring in. Hold on, I'm talking to her right now. There we go. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. All right, you stick around. I see you right there. I got you now. Now, man, let me read this shit to you, and I'm gonna give y'all a little intro. Hold on. It came to me, and I'm just gonna read how it came to me. I don't know how true these allegations are, and I'm gonna pre-warn y'all that this is a friend of mine. And maybe after tonight, I'm gonna have to change that term and use it differently, and have to say former friend, associate. Someone who I've known for quite a while. Some of you gonna recognize him, some of you gonna know him, some of you may not. But I'm gonna read what came to me. All right. Allegedly, from the child herself, I heard out of her mouth, the mother herself was also sexing her too, and her boyfriend. Hold on, is this the right one? Yes, and her boyfriend. We will fight for justice. I'm kind of reading this kind of photo. Y'all give me a second. Attention, everyone. This perv gave a 7-year-old herpes and chlamydia by raping her so bad her vagina looked like it was gaping open, allegedly. Please share this nasty son of a gun. Now, the nasty son of a gun is, I believe it's from Sanford. Let me not say he's from Sanford because I know y'all might want to distance yourself from here. He ain't from Altamont, though. I know that. God damn it. He's from Sanford. His name is Mark Bowen. Also go by the name of Shane. He got a multiple names. Let me show y'all his picture real quick. And with no further ado, I'm going to bring in the person who was making these alleged allegations. This is not me talking. I'm just here relaying the message and giving someone a stage, a platform. Oh, man, y'all, hold up. My shit about to go dead. Anyway, this is Mark Bowen, better known as Shane Zoo. I started to fuck my homeboy just there, but I ain't gonna do it. Not Mark, but one of my other homeboys, who is also a friend of Mark's or Shane's. You may know him. Does a lot of videography, a lot of clubbing, a lot of club scenes, videos, etc., etc. I'm gonna have his company name up here in a minute, but I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to bring in now, Crystal Queen, and she gonna tell you niggas like she gonna tell me. She told me a little bit. I stopped her. I ain't got all of it. I said, "Fuck it, give it to me firsthand." I want to have questions. Crystal, how you doing tonight?
I can't say good because the situation at hand, but yeah, I'm here.
All right, Crystal. Hell, who you are and where you are ain't that important. I just want to know that you're a real person. Hey,
Yes. My name is Crystal. I own a home health care agency here in Atlanta. I specialize in children with all types of diagnoses, some that have had issues, and things of that nature. So yeah, that's what I do. I work for the state here in Georgia, but I'm originally was living in Florida for a lot of my life.
what
So
part of Florida you live in?
I used to live in Orlando and I used to live in Daytona. I went to high school in Daytona and I lived in Orlando for a few years.
Okay, now back us up here. You all right? For those in here, she works in the healthcare field. She works with children. She's out of state. I'm sure she was in state. This matter might be already rectified and in the hands of the authorities, but it's not. But tonight we're here. We're gonna need y'all help, possibly, to get this to the authorities for the alleged things that are have been alleged against Mark Bowen. How do you know Mark?
I don't know Mark personally at all. I don't know him.
Okay, but let me ask you, how do you know the situation? And then won't you? Because we want to know how to make sure your information is credible. Because
Okay.
Mark knows a lot of us here.
Okay.
So
So I want to start with this for legal reasons. I want to say that allegedly, because this is a still ongoing case, no one has been convicted yet. They're still trying to find Mark. However, this is statements from the child herself, which I heard out of her own mouth, and the mother herself that I heard out of her own mouth.
hold on, I want to make it clear. So authorities are looking for Mark.
Yes.
And this happened locally here
Daytona Beach,
in
Florida.
Daytona Beach, Volusia County. Okay. Volusia County, y'all see this guy, Mark Bowen. Go ahead. Let me let you keep going. So
Okay. So allegedly, the child is actually best friends with pretty much my niece. She had came over last week for my niece's birthday, in which, she was having a good time. She seemed pretty normal, but there was still some issues that I just, as a professional, you could kind of see some things that were just not super normal as far as her behavior when she was around adults and the way she would move her body parts like as if she was very uncomfortable. Of course, you don't think nothing of that at first, but allegedly after she left with her mom, the mom came over the next day crying, saying the defects had took her child. Um, so pretty much, I was like, was asking like, why was your child taken? What's going on? That's when she said that she noticed her daughter had a lot of bumps on her private area, and that they started growing. She wasn't sure what it was. It looked real rashy down there, she said, and that she was telling her that her vagina was burning.
Again,
So allegedly, she took.
let's pause real quick because I missed the age right here. What age
She's
are we talking
7 years
about?
old.
Wow, 7 years old. Okay, keep going.
Beautiful, smart girl, good in school, loves art, just amazing child. Very blessed in those areas. So she takes the child to the doctors because at this point she was trying to, from what I know, because you could tell the mom was trying to heal her herself by asking questions like, "What can you do if you get a rash down?" Like, trying to heal herself, the child herself. But it was too bad that she took her to the doctors. Once she took her to the doctors, they tested her for herpes and gonorrhea and different STDs in which they came up positive. Once they came up positive, like I know as a healthcare provider,
Wow.
you have to tell the state. As they was examining her vagina area, it was extremely open, which means she has been sexually assaulted. Um, and now that I know, it's been for 2 years with the same Marcus dude, allegedly, from what the child has said and mother. But we'll just start from that part because it gets worse.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this, go
Keep
ahead.
going. Keep going.
So the state ended up calling DFACS and removing the child from the home. Once they did that, the mother confided in us. She first tried to make it all on Mark, saying, the child, Mark was doing it to her, was the first time, trying to like kind of clean up the situation. But as professionals, it's clear to see that the situation is very serious. A child has herpes and gonorrhea, and that is very strange for a 7-year-old, and her being open
Extreme.
like that. Yeah.
Extremely.
So from there, she went back to a friend of mine's house, trying to make up a story um, about what had happened. And then when I talked to the mom and she explained things to me, she didn't want to say everything at first. So what I did was make the post. So just to reach out, and Mark himself reached out to me. So when Mark reached out to me, it was he's talked to me for 2 hours and 45 minutes. All he kept saying is, they have to prove I did it. She probably fell in love with somebody. This is a 7-year-old. She probably fell in love with somebody and had sex with a
What?
little
Wait. Hold on.
teenager.
Hold on. So, so this ain't alleged because you
No,
can
this
tell
is
you.
not alleged. This
Hold
this
on.
right now is
So
not.
I will clear it up. So you don't have to say allegedly. You can say exactly
Yeah,
what Mark told you. So I want you to repeat. This is not alleged. What?
this is not
Repeat
alleged. This
exactly
is
what Mark
facts.
told you firsthand.
Okay, so from this point forward, this is going to be facts that I heard myself with physical proof in my phone that I have. So Mark calls me. I don't know this person, but obviously I knew who he was due to the circumstances. And was like, I didn't do nothing like that. Her mother was doing stuff like that. Her mom was sending me pictures of her daughter being naked and da da da. So my first thing was, why would her mother send you pictures of her daughter being naked if she didn't think it was acceptable to send to you? That's not something normal. Like, she'd have to feel comfortable doing that. He's like, I don't know, she's crazy. I said, did you send those pictures to the police? No, because I'm a black man. I said, boy, cut it out. I said, I know who you're fooling. You may be fooling the mob, but you're not fooling me. So he tried to plead his case for 2 hours and 45 minutes. And at the end, I still told him, you're full of shit. I do this for a living. I know to read people's cards. I do this. Get out my face, and blocked her. So then, after that, I spoke to the mother, and the mother begged me to take custody of her daughter. She said, please, could you take custody of my daughter? I don't want her in the state. I said, the only way I will do that is if you tell the truth and tell me the truth. And this is exactly what happened to this child. And I hate, it's like, because I love kids so much, it's so hurtful to hear this situation that happened.
Mm-hmm.
So for the past 2 years, she told me that the child was being having sex with Mark and her mother. The mother giving the child oral sex, which the
Wait a
mother
minute. Who
had
told you
herpes.
this?
The mother and Mark both having oral sex and vaginal sex with this 7-year-old girl for the past 2 years, which means
Well,
she would do.
who said this? Who said this? This part you telling us that they're about them having
The
oral and
mother
vaginal sex with the
of the
7-year-old.
child.
The
The
mother
mother.
of the child told you this.
Yes.
So this is firsthand. This is not alleged. She
This
did
is
tell
not
you that.
alleged. I have proof on my phone, not alleged at all. Nope. This is
Okay. Hey,
facts.
before we go any further, I was gonna wait to ask this. We got Mark on here. Who is the mother? Someone else just asked.
The mother's name is Katie. How do you say the last name? Lobin. Hold on, give me a second.
So, hey, somebody in the chat, Renee, I know you're gonna look it up. Look her ass up. As soon as she say the name. She paused, she looking it up. Ming Lee. Ming Lee. Katie Dunlap. Ming Lee, you have information. I inboxed you, by the way, and sent you a friend request, Ming Lee. If you can respond and inbox me. Um, um, you're muted. You got to unmute. Just hit your microphone at the bottom. It's a microphone at the bottom. You'll see it has the mute button on. If you don't see it, let me.
I got
Okay.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to finish the story because it gets worse. Like, as a mother, I'm in a healthcare provider. I'm devastated to hear this coming out of her mother's mouth in text messages and all. So I told her, I said, you need to be 100% honest with me. I said, if you have any sympathy for what you have done to your daughter, that you need to be honest. And if you need my help, then as far as your daughter's concerned, I need to know the truth because she's going to tell me the truth anyway. And it's my job to report to the authorities working for the state. I would never lose my company.
All right. So the same mom who told you that the oral and vaginal sex was happening with her daughter asked you to take her daughter out of her care for her protection?
Out of the state's care because the child is in foster care right now.
Also, the state has already taken the child.
Yeah, this is an investigation going now. They got to find him, and they took the mother's phone and looking at it. And the mom admitted to me that if they look through her phone, she's done because there's sexual acts with that Mark dude and the child and the mother having all sex together.
Wow.
While the child crying, saying, "Mommy, I love you. Stop doing this to me." While the man was giving this child coke.
Wait, hold on a second. You said there's video evidence of this man giving a 7-year-old cocaine.
Allegedly, that's what the mother said. There's videos in her phone, and she was going to tell me and clean it up before because she knew I was going to find that out anyway. So she'd rather tell me before they tell me.
Sport Win say this ain't the lady he just married. Did he just marry this lady? She knows him, by the way.
No, this is not a lady he married. This is a woman that he was abusing, giving drugs to, having her prostitute herself, and that was her daughter.
So she's on drugs.
She said he put her on coke. That she wasn't on drugs before. I don't know how true that is. I'm not there for that.
Is she a white female or a black female?
She's a white female. She's a white female, and the child is biracial.
She's white, child biracial, Renee. Look that up for me, Renee. We need that picture up. Inbox it to me. Go ahead.
So I had to get details of it because in order for me to proceed with working with the state and working with the police in this way, I needed it written in detail because she could say, well, we did something, but I need to know the details. And I don't even like repeating the details because it really makes me want to cry. But it was pretty much that he was trying to make the mother and daughter fall in love for him. And the daughter was his little sex slave and sex toy. He was more interested in the daughter than the mom and would make the mom jealous by telling him that he was more interested in the daughter and that her body and sex was better. And this is not the only child. Allegedly, this is not the only child. There's more.
So allegedly there's more than just this child.
Yep.
I want to get that. I'm gonna get back to this. The other allegations, how did those come to your knowledge? How do you get knowledge that there is more possible victims of Mr. Bowen?
Because the mother told me, so this is not allegedly, the mother told me that he would have her go and get little victims. Like,
who would get the little victims?
he would tell the mom to have them sleep over. Like 3-year-old girls and 13-year-old girls and neighbors that he knew was having difficulties at home. He would prey on the unfortunate children and
I'm
have
at
them
a loss
sleep
of
in the
words. Goddamn.
and they would sleep in the bed. He would make them stay up all night until they're miserable so they can knock out and he can have his way with these kids. And she said, give them drugs.
So the mom told you these things.
Yep. And it's all in
The
writing.
mom of the girl.
Mm-hmm. And she admitted to what she did.
Shanta
She said
Simpson wants to know, is the mom locked up?
she is not locked up yet. She will be though, because I got her to go tell the truth and they have her phone. But again, this is how the state works. They can't just arrest you right away based on what somebody said. So they take the child in custody, they might take a phone, they might do interviews, but first they have to build a case to make sure that these are factual things. The fact that she's telling me this, admitting to it and telling her wrong, and also telling me there's allegedly videos in her phone that they're gonna see, she will be getting locked up because there's proof and evidence there. However, as far as him, he has not came clean. They have not spoken to him just yet. He has deactivated his Facebook and his phone number so they can't reach him. And that was something
do you know Ming Lee?
Yes, that is my friend who I told you, my niece. That was her best friend.
Now, she seems to have some information here.
Yeah, she does.
I can bring her in here with you?
Absolutely. If she wants to, but I think she might be at work or something. But if she wants to, absolutely. She knows.
All right, let me ask her. Because she's had a lot of information in the comments.
Mm-hmm. She does. I can't see comments, so I don't know why. I'm not good at this phone stuff.
Okay, we are, I got some photos here. And you tell me,
let's not post the child because
yeah, so this got the child in.
yeah, let's post the adults only